Leos, thank you for joining me. This is Jenny. I'm going to do a bonus special reading for you. Happy birthday again. Just before the Leo season ends, I wanted to do something special. So I'm going to use my classic shiny tarot deck. Let me cut the deck. Cards are always pre-shuffled. Maybe you know, maybe you don't know. If you've stumbled for first time, we will decipher now what's coming, what's moving in the surrounding energy. Is Knight of Pentacles. Very, very slow energy, but very stable and goal-oriented. So we will see what's happening. What's coming, what's moving towards my gorgeous, beautiful, fiery Leos. And one card came reversed. Well, this is how it popped out. Four of Swords, reversed. This makes me feel that you have been isolating to get some rest, to rejuvenate, to recharge, or to go deeper, to look for answers. Maybe for some of you, for others, as I said, rejuvenation, just looking inward, relaxing, quieting your mind, your emotions. However, this is ending. Whether willingly or unwillingly, we will see what's happening, but this is ending. This is what is coming towards you. You're resting, you're quieting, you're isolating from the noise, and the stage is ending. What's in the obstacle for Leos? Please, universe. What's in the obstacle for Leos? Queen of Wands. Your X-Factor queen. Fiery, passionate, changeable, but very, very strong personality, very intuitive. Black cat here depicted. And as I said, very creative. She can be quite dangerous, so to speak, unpredictable, if you really get on her nerves. So, this is in the obstacle. What this tells me intuitively is that you might be experiencing doubts towards your intuition, or how you read people and things around you at the moment, is one scenario that is coming to me. The other is that you might just not feel this kind of passion from within. Can be even a creative block of a sort that you're dealing with if you're an artist. What's in the outcome is the King of Wands and the Three of Cups. I just said some sort of creative block, or you don't feel excited, passionate, fiery. However, this is ending because we are getting the King now in the outcome with the Three of Cups, which is celebration, joy, being among soulmates, being among people you love. Also, to be honest, the Three of Cups, it speaks to me like not only being among soulmates and celebrating, which is the main meaning of the card, but this energy to me is like being celebrated as well, being in the spotlight, being out and about, among people, being seen. Yes, very, very beautiful, outgoing energy, extroverted. And the King of Wands, again, the X-Factor King. He is very strong. He is very passionate. He is an excellent executor, a leader. He leads with his heart and with his passion. He is very unmatched in this type of leadership, again, because he is tapped into his passion and the heart chakra, fully open. So nobody really can copy him, imitate him, can really understand how he operates. Very, very strong individualism here. Leadership as well. Beautiful. Okay. What's within you? Let's see what's within you. Leos, interesting cards. Oh, what did I tell you? Feels that you've been recovering from something. By the way, the Four of Swords also can be a healing card. Definitely isolation, as I said, getting peace of mind, emotions, but also very related with healing, which is ending. And here it is, Ten of Swords. He starting to heal from a very heavy emotional ordeal, something that's been painful, difficult, a turmoil of some sort. 10 is the end of that road, so now we are healing, now we are recovering. I believe that you've been recovering, starting to recover maybe some time ago, because again, this is reversed here. Now, for some of you also it can mean that you will be getting busy, and again we have the Three of Cups. This is people, yeah, people can be very positive energy and experiences, but you'll be busy. So you, even if you're still healing, for some of you, from something, and you still need your peace and quiet, prepare, because this peace and quiet is ending. It's nice cards here coming out, so it can be something amazing. However, prepare, because you might not be up for that excitement, right? Sometimes can happen. Even good things can be a little bit overwhelming. Okay, what's within the situation? What's within the situation, please, for Leos? Gorgeous fellow Leos. I'm a Leo sun rising. So hello, my gorgeous people. Thank you so much for your comments, by the way. Previous videos I have seen that you've seen, and I have read amazing comments. Thank you so much. Thank you for connecting. Thank you for supporting me, whoever has already become a member of this club, and whoever has stumbled for first time, you're more than welcome, and I'm happy to have you. Look at what's coming within the energy. OMG, Two of Cups, a soulmate card. If it's a lovey-dovey situation you'll be dealing with, an Ace of Swords, absolute breakthrough, clarity and communication. This is within the person you're dealing or the situation that you're dealing and you will be dealing. Two of Cups, soulmate card. Also, twin flame card if you're dealing with this type of situations, connections. But definitely a soulmate connection, very strong connection, and there will be a massive breakthrough, clarity and communications. We will clarify. Let's see the final guidance, please, for Leos. Wow, a lot of cards came. OMG, I'm going to take them. This is how I feel, but there's so many I don't even know all of them what they are like, but here we go. This is almost like a fan, you know. Pretty beautiful fan. Interesting cards. This is in the guidance. I'm going to decipher the cards. It is still your birthday season, and I'll do whatever comes for you as it comes, fair and square. So, Two of Pentacles, balanced energy, and keeping ourselves in light energy is your first card. Three of Swords. We need to reverse the swords. This is in the guidance. This is why I'm explaining the cards like that. Let me just show you so you can see. I'll be pulling them one by one and explaining. So, Three of Swords. The universe is telling you, you have to really try to keep yourself in a light energy, and also balanced energy, balanced emotions and thoughts. We are healing. There's still healing going on. I told you that maybe your healing will be interrupted by a lot of things happening, people around you, developments. However, you will have to deal with it. And you're Leos, and I'm sure that you will be more than capable to handle whatever is happening, will be happening. So, the universe is telling you, you have to work on the healing, and you have to definitely keep yourself in a balanced light energy, because you're still healing from this broken heart. Eight of Pentacles. Focus on your work, on yourself. Pretty much focus. Eyes on the prize. And the way I feel the cards here, since it's in the guidance position, reminder, eyes on the prize, focus on what you have to do, even your practical day-to-day things, goals, or even long-term goals, but focus, because you're healing. You have to be able to keep yourself in a light energy. We should not go back to this broken heart. The next one, 10 of Cups. Focus on your ultimate long-term happiness and stability. If it's to do with your soulmate, This is what you should work for. This is where the focus has to be. You have to move from something that has been painful for you. That is in the past. We already saw the cards. Maybe the healing process has not completed, and you'll be pushed out of your little den, your little beautiful quiet den, but things are going to start to progress and to move, and you'll be busy and you'll be demanded, so to speak. We saw the Three of Cups. This is how I feel the energy with the King of Wands, very fiery. The King of Wands is in the center stage. He's very sought and he's very likable and he's very admired. And yeah, he cannot really hide much. People are just looking for him. They admire him, they like him, they want him, they need him. So this is the rightful, by the way, Leo energy, King of Wands, of course. So the next one, Hierophant. You have to focus on your long-term happiness, stability, and commitment. This should be your focus. We have to close the broken heart. We have to keep ourselves in the light energy. Also, it can mean that you have to stop juggling things, especially juggling things and people that are keeping you in this hurtful energy. Next one, Five of Swords. Strategies, also it means conflicts. So if you have to strategize about certain things, this is what you have to do. I take this card now in the more positive light because it's in the guidance, and the Five of Swords speaks about strategies and avoiding conflicts. Avoid conflicts, avoid debating unnecessarily, especially where you can cause ego clash or allow you ego clash. Just try to do everything and to approach everyone and everything with peace, with appeasement. Even if you have to strategize, you just have to have it as a focus. Knight of Cups. That is an offer, usually a love offer. Pure from the heart. True love. Nine of Wands. Whatever offers, whatever contemplations, communications, breakthroughs, and aha moments are coming through, we have to make sure that we do not rush. Nine of Wands, pausing card, but also we do not unnecessarily keep walls up, and we definitely keep ourselves in a light energy, not in this exhausted energy. But the Nine of Wands here, because it's in the guidance again, I take it as an advice that you don't have to rush through anything. You have gone through a lot of things. You have learned a lot of lessons. You shouldn't give up or give in, definitely. But we just don't have to rush through anything. Judgment, balancing the scales. It's a very karmic card with the Ace of Pentacles. It's a very karmic new opportunity for you, for stability, for growth, for your ultimate happiness. And it's a lot to do with love as well and soulmate. If you're not dealing with love or soulmate, it's definitely something that is going to be an opportunity for you to build your legacy and your ultimate happiness for the long term. And it tells you here in the guidance, your focus is the long term, your focus is the happiness that you need, that you want, and you don't have to rush through anything. You have to make sure that you're in light, bright energy. The universe is balancing the scales for you, and it is giving you a new opportunity for stability and growth. This is your guidance. Look at how many cards came. Unbelievable. I took them. I just felt like that. I didn't even see all the cards, right, when I pulled them, but I just felt that I have to take them. I'm not even sure whether I should clarify that, but we will pull one card just for the sake of following the reads. But wow, how many cards? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Let me check again. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 cards. OMG, we already had 10 of Swords here. 10 is the end of the road. I'm not going to be surprised if we get here the Wheel of Fortune, a new cycle starting for you, because 10 is the end. Yeah, after that it's only a new beginning. There is nothing else that can happen after 10. Okay, here it is. Let's start now clarifying you gorgeous, gorgeous, beautiful Leos. What an interesting reading that is. Okay, let's clarify the Four of Swords reversed. Why do Leos have to come out of this Zen state of the little, not maybe not little, right? Maybe big, beautiful Zen castle. Zen Den. Why universe? Yeah, here we go. Because you will be facing a difficult choice, a difficult decision. Is not going to be an easy one, but what the universe is telling you, you have to be very balanced. We have a second card that speaks about balance, balanced emotions, and intuition, right? This is what this card tells you. The Two of Swords is making the decision and execution. It's not only making a decision and lingering and just lying under the sun. It is readiness to execute it. You make it and you execute it. That's why she's holding the two swords crossed, and the water is behind. Water is the symbolism of emotions behind her. Thus she is on the ground, very stable, balanced, grounded, and very intuitively connected, because we have the moon, intuition. The moon is above her. This is what's coming for you. That's why you will have to leave your Zen Den, whether you like it or not. Okay, let's clarify the obstacle here. What is happening? Here we go. Here we go. A lot of anxiety about movement ahead. The Chariot came reversed. This is in your obstacle. Whatever decision you have to make, unless this is clarifying what you've been going through, if you haven't gone through this anxiety about progress and movement ahead, something was stagnated. But I do feel for some of you that something was stagnated. It gave you a lot of anxiety and stress, sleepless nights. If you haven't experienced that, now that everything is progressing and a choice is coming, you will experience anxiety of some sort. We will clarify. Maybe I need one more card here. Why is this anxiety here? Sleepless nights, universe, tell me. For Leos, show me here one more card, please. Gorgeous, beautiful Leos, OMG. There is choices, but a lack of clarity. This card speaks about choices, but being in a fog, confusion of some sort. So I'm repeating again, because this card, as soon as it comes out, in any case, it advises to balance ourselves and to be able to, through balancing ourselves, to be able to cut off any confusions or illusions. We already had two cards that are speaking about that. So you have to be careful. Again, I'm picking up that a lot of you are healing from something. The healing process is not complete, but you will be put on the spot to make a very important choice, which is not going to be easy for you. It's going to be a karmic, destined choice for your future. Whether you see it or you don't see it, but I believe you see it. That's why you're so anxious about it. But you handle it. You're stepping into your Leo power. We have it in the outcome, King of Wands, a Leo card as well. So, Leos, let's clarify the outcome, please. King of Wands and the Three of Cups. What's happening here? You will be definitely put in the spot. Whether it's at work, whether it's about your personal life, relationship. Yeah, this OMG. I could feel it that the devil is going to come up. I could feel it. Leo, be very careful. We have the devil with the Hermit, Virgo energy. The devil is Capricorn energy. You can maybe, you might be, we also have Taurus here, by the way, I didn't mention before. So you might have placements, so you might be dealing with someone with these placements. Cancer, we also have placements. So, the devil with the Hermit. The Hermit is your isolation card, through the isolation you are acquiring, gaining knowledge, the deepest knowledge that you can ever think of. I'm repeating myself again. It feels that for whatever reason, there is a danger for you to disconnect from your intuition, from your knowledge. It might be fear, it might be confusions of some sorts, old unhealed wounds, the devil, codependencies, but mostly it feels like fears, because we're talking about a time here that you have to make a choice. For the devil to come up, usually, of course, meddles the waters if we are to make a choice, right? And the devil starts pulling our leg through fears, confusions, illusions, and self-doubt. So be very careful, because the knowledge, you have the knowledge, but the devil is obstructing this knowledge. This is how I feel it. The devil is starting to dim this light, but you have it. I will pull one more card. Universe, please, why is the devil here? I could feel the devil coming. I almost said it, but of course you won't believe me now. But let's just see. I wouldn't want to comment on that, because of course I don't like the devil to come out. Why would I call it? Okay, here is death and rebirth. OMG, Leos, a lot of major arcanas now. I did not tell you, but we have the Chariot 1, the Hermit 2, the Devil 3, the Hierophant 4, the Judgment 5, and now the Death and Rebirth 6 major arcanas. Death and Rebirth is total transformation. You are starting a new phase. I already told you earlier how it feels. I told you I might see the Wheel of Fortune, but I haven't seen it yet. However, this card is also about a total transformation. It's even sometimes stronger. Total transformation of your life, and it's karmic. It's destined. Whatever you have to decide here, whatever you have to move forward, progress, it is a destined choice, destined steps. It is a total transformation, but again, be very careful, because the devil is in the mix. And let me clarify within you, please. The Fool. Yeah. You are ready for a new beginning. You are ready. You are ready. Do not allow any doubts, illusions, and confusions. We already had the 7 of Cups with the 9 of Swords. You will get in an anxiety state. You will get in self-doubt state. This is what the 9 of Swords is. Going in a loop in our head. There is a possibility that you will get yourself in this energy. Be very careful. You are ready for this start. You want it. This star speaks, of course, that we have to take the leap. Even if we don't see ahead, we have to take the leap. Let's clarify the situation, please. The 2 of Cups, soulmate card, and the Ace of Swords, breakthrough, clarity, and communication. What is this all about? Leos. Interesting. And the August for you, if the timeline that we're talking about is yours as well. Of course, time is fluid, but end of August, beginning of September. Brace yourself. So many cards. What's happening? So many cards. I have to take them. This is how it feels. 2, 4, 6 cards now. Okay, I'm going to decipher one by one. Temperance, balance, also very much healing again. The 9 of Cups, comfort zone. The Tower, a shake-up, total change, unexpected. Page of Cups, a love of apology, again a soulmate card, somebody coming with a pure heart towards you. Page of Swords, I mean, pages are communications, always messages. Page of Swords, again, clear communication. 3 of Pentacles, collaboration, equal give and take, and the Empress. Flourishing, creating, manifesting. Richness, abundance. The Empress is above even the Magician. She's the top creator, and she's the top feminine energy in the tarot. Unstoppable. Everything and everyone blooms around her, flourishes. Completely connected with nature, with the universe. As I said, she's the creator, the mother figure, the feminine creator. So this is within the situation. There is again distant movements ahead here, asking you though to be balance and patience, temperance. You have to be prepared for a shakeup. You have to be prepared for a shakeup. Something is moving towards you. Communication. Very possible to be love, soulmate. You already saw quite a few soulmates. It's going to shake you up, and it's going to be throwing you out of your comfort zone, or whatever is communicated to you. It's not going to be very comfortable. The choice that you have to be making, it's not going to be an easy choice. As I said, you have to step out of your comfort. This will be a big challenge for you. Big challenge. Okay, let's clarify the final guidance, please. Let's clarify the final guidance, universe. Let's clarify here what is happening. Final guidance, even though I have so many cards, but we'll get, hope, one only. Too many cards are coming together continuously. Let's see. One came. Thank you, universe. 6 of Pentacles. Clarifying all what was said already in the final guidance. And the final guidance is equal give and take. Open heart, ready to give, ready to receive. And also making sure that whatever is happening is equal give and take for you. But very strong card about generosity and being with open heart. Being open to be with others, to receive others, to communicate with others. We already had here the keeping yourself in a light energy. Keeping yourself away from the broken heart, from the swords energy. Yeah? Being more in our feminine energy. We have the Empress here. Interesting. Let me pull you one last card for the outcome. 2 came in my... Oh, 3 came. OMG. Here we go again. 6 of Cups, soulmate. Very strong soulmate connection with Ace of Wands, a passionate new beginning. And the 9 of Pentacles. Stability, richness, vast resources. Relying on your own resources. And in this manner as well, in this, the way the cards are coming here, it tells me for some of you that whatever choice, whatever decisions you're making here, you really have to connect with your higher self, with your intuition. Keep yourself connected, because this choice has to be made solo. You have to trust yourself. And you have to focus on your own happiness, on your own stability. It doesn't matter whether it's about love and soulmate. We already had the guidance here that tells you the same. You have to focus on your happiness, stability, long-term stability and commitments. Of course, the 10 of Cups here is about the family, about soulmate again. But you have to make sure that you are in equal give and take. And again, this is the last 3 cards. A new opportunity will be coming for a new, very passionate beginning with the soulmate. You have to focus on the stability, on the long-term progress, richness and happiness, and where you are. And by the way, because we're getting this card, and this card speaks about solo, our own resources, managing on our own, being rich with our own resources within us as well, and whatever we own, we are capable of. And we have the Devil. For a lot of you, I feel that you have been working and you have been breaking codependency chains, whether in an old relationship or maybe a relationship you are reviving. You know your story best. But now it's telling you the new opportunity is beautiful. It is with a soulmate. But you definitely have to make sure that you, Y-O-U, are rich, abundant, free, happy, and prosperous. We cannot be any longer chained to another person. no matter how much and how big the love is. It is a total transformation. You know your story best, but this is the new you. If you're not dealing with a specific soulmate, it speaks here about, again, focusing on yourself, on your long-term stability, prosperity, aligning yourself, loving yourself, and again, loving yourself. By the way, the Two of Cups speaks about aligning masculine and feminine energy within yourself if you're not dealing with a specific soulmate. And the Six of Cups, if you're not dealing with a specific soulmate, speaks about self-love. True, eternal, unconditional self-love. I'm mentioning that because I feel it intuitively that for some of you, you might not be dealing with a specific person, physical person in the 3D soulmate. So I wanted to clarify what the cards are saying for this case. But it's very strong here that it is about a soulmate, specific person you're dealing with. Let me pull you one oracle from my unknown situation. Too many cards, I'm not taking them all. Universe, please. Let's be just a little bit. All right. All right, I got it. Bringer of light. Become a bringer of light to illuminate your own path and the path of others. So clear. We already hit few cards speaking about being in a light energy. Definitely moving away and keeping ourselves away from the heavy swords, the painful hurts, the painful memories, and overall broken heart. You have to do it. By the way, I want to tell you that I know that said like that, you can say, yeah, it's easy to say. I know. I have gone through a lot of hurts myself, tremendous hurts, since young childhood. And now I'm understanding a lot, because I've been working on my own self-awakening and healing, that it is truly a decision within us. And there are truly, even can be small steps, but there are practical steps that we can do to move ourselves from these energies. We don't block them, of course. We should not block them. Definitely. You should feel. But you should not allow yourself to stay long in them. Nine of Swords. If you feel like that, you have to try to distract yourself. Whatever you have to do. Listen to music. Sleep longer. Go out with friends. I don't know. Watch comedies. The practical steps, everyone has their own ways. But if you feel that you're pulling yourself, that you've been pulled into this kind of energy, of course, sometimes it can happen. I'm not saying that you might not spend one night where you contemplate and it feels heavy. But if this becomes now more than one night, more than 2 nights, even 2 nights is a long time, you can allow yourself, as I said, you have to allow yourself to feel, you have to allow yourself to grieve, you have to allow yourself to worry even sometimes for a sec, or to be anxious even for a sec, to cry a tear for a sec. But we have to do it as a conscious choice. We do that, as I said, for a sec, metaphorically speaking. And then we do something else to get us out of that. And so this is the same thing. The light is within you. By the way, this spark has been blocked, the Queen of Wands, but you are raising your bar, your light, to the King of Wands. A very Leo energy. I'm just warning you again that we got the Devil here. It is understandable because you're still healing from something. And when we're still healing, it's very easy to be pulled back into this old, let's say, if it's fears, if it's self-doubts, whatever you're dealing with, you know your story best. But active, conscious choice into keeping ourselves in a lighter, bright energy, keeping our light and moving away every single time we see or feel ourselves being pulled back into the darker, heavy energy, we consciously make the choice to step away from it. However we can. Sport, go out in nature, touch trees for positive energies, sing, dance, clean your house, do whatever you want. Run around with your pet if you have pets. you can do a lot of things, right? We're all different. And I'm sure you know what to do. Leos, very strong reading. So I hope that it comes to you on time, these messages. Tell me what's happening. Share if you like. It's an honor to be here. Wishing you fantastic developments. And I know you'll handle it in the best possible way because you are strong, you are amazing, you have unmatched power because Leos operate with the heart, from the heart, and nobody is like them. This is the truth. Peace in the mind, love in the heart, balance in all you do. Bye.